Hi guys, welcome again. It is with the bass at calm. Yo guys, what are you saying? It's the youngest. We're at the meeting of the four once again. All four teams are live inside. Yes, we have Aston, we have DMU, we have NTU, and we have NN2. All four teams are live inside in the building.
For the first show was Dance Like Me. I think because the build up to it, getting everyone's ideas together was, so watching it back from the first show was very exciting because obviously watching yourself back is different from when you're on stage. So yeah, I really like the Dance Like Me.
The Ingozi to the Underlover, me slapping the armband representing GH, isn't it?
Dance Like Me, that transition that we had into, what was it? Underlover.
I said, body got a man that I see her for the corner. I'm scared, but dinner the whole leg. Thick body make her wonder. She says she can go down the corner. So we can give her my one on the corner. In my hand, the job is hand. If I kept up my feeling, that she never remember. Give us what it is, and then she will remember.
We're passionate about the first show and we put a lot of our hard work into the games and the routine, but I say that we focused a lot on our Dance Like Me, and I think that's where we didn't do too well because that's where we slacked and we lost our first game show, innit?
Settle down.
Brick. BRICK.
Concrete. CONCRETE.
Flag. FLAG.
Settle down, please. Settle down, please. Silence. Silence, please.
So yeah, we've learned our mistakes. Came back in the semi-finals, done our thing in the finals. Finals, we're gonna do our thing too. You get me?
What, this shirt? Bro, come on, this is Disney. That turns into a dress. Cinderella, bro.
Yeah, like Faisal said, we were focusing too much on the dancing, but semi-finals we just thought bang out games, bang out dances, just come with a different type of energy.
Entrance, yes, was exciting. When Faisal broke the stick, I was like, yeah, it's all over, it's finished. All of you, pack your bags, go home. When we lost the first show, we came back with like different energy because we're like, yeah, we need this and we wanted it. There was a different drive to win the semis, so we came harder and stronger.
You can never get us down. Right? You alright, yeah? As a team, yeah, good, yeah? You think we should, yeah? Right? Come to NN2, yeah? Hey, you alright, yeah? As a team, yeah, good, yeah?
You think we should, yeah? Come to NN2, yeah?
When UH got knocked out,
So Team UH have been knocked out.
my face, I think everyone was really very shocked. Like I was shocked. Like we thought that we'll be going against UH, but you know you can never underestimate other teams because they can actually like come really hard and you just never know.
Being a contestant in Big Clash, I think it's who wants it the most, to be honest. It's who wants it the most. So it's not the most talented, it's not the most showmanship, like the team with the best showmanship. It's the team that works the hardest, smartest as well. I feel like whatever comes, you just have to take it and keep it moving. And whatever energy you have with your team, that's what the crowd feels.
The audience, NNT's audience, boy, you guys, you keep us going. Like you guys have so much energy that sometimes, I think the first show, I was so scared, like, okay, we're away. And then you guys like sold, like, you guys bought more tickets than Bedfordshire. And I was like, wow. You guys like kept us going. And like anytime we walk around campus or at home, at accommodations, like you guys are just like, oh, you guys are so good. Congratulations. You guys are doing so well. You keep on pushing us. Yeah, keep us going and all of that. So we appreciate you guys for your support and everything and your love. We love you so much.
NT in the building. If you know, get to know. Come on. If you know, get to know. Yeah. If you know.
Oh my God.
So I just think it's a journey, to be honest, from the warm-up to rehearsals, first round semi-finals. Everyone's looking to see where you started and what you do at the end. So, yeah, because, fam, we've had our ups and downs. We lost our first game, came back heavy in second game, now in finals. Hey, a couple people doubt us, but don't doubt us. But we don't doubt anyone else either, so, like, we don't fear no other team, but we respect everyone.
Yeah, I just like to thank the Big Clash people. This has been a great opportunity for all of us. I'd like to thank you for bringing us all together. I feel like I've met some brothers and sisters that will stay in contact for a long time, and yeah, just thank you very much. It's been a great experience. Boom.
Okay, for me, our first clash was like testing the waters, because it's the first time we've all been on stage together. Obviously, we've been in rehearsals together, but it's the first time we're performing as one. And I feel like it was a great test of how strong we are as a team and how well we can come together. Because even like, obviously entrance was good for us, and then like we had like the first 2 games, it was like a rocky start, and Joseph was absolutely losing his head. But like as a team, we had to like come together and support him and like reassure him that everything's gonna be cool. And then from then on, we just started winning. So it just shows you can flip the team dynamic through positive vibes and good energy. And for me, I feel like the highlight for me, the slap was a highlight. Actually, Dance Like Me, okay. You see the first from 0, 0, 0, 0 to about 0, 0, 23. You see that cartwheel into the little, that's the first time Tanaka's ever caught me in the whole rehearsal time. So yeah, it was a great moment, yeah.
In their first debut season, season 2, lost! Silence. NTU, I know this is not gonna run. You're gonna let ARU come to you. Season 3? Season 4? MCR.
Right now it's the Big Clash, and we're in Manchester. NTU unfortunately lost, and Manchester won.
Season 5?
Tonight's game show, my 4-3 goes to Team Leicester.
With Nottingham Trent's history, it's a little bit gazy because, like, we keep getting knocked out, man. I don't know what it is, like, certain guys have tried for like 2 years, 3 years. Shout out Roddy, man. Team it, man. You've been trying for the longest.
It's a quarter plus 3 quarters. 100. And that's the end of that.
We came in now with the mentality like we have to do it for certain people. We have to do it for our team rep. We have to do it for ourselves, and most of all for Nottingham Trent, because it was like UAN, Uni of Nottingham against Nottingham Trent, and it was just, we had to show that it was our town. But obviously we came and we showed that we could change things around. So that's NTU's past experience.
We got a fever, so come vibes, buck off your back line, everything nice. Made beds cool off like ice. Leicester 2 rep, you gotta put them in right. Yeah, we already know. We hold 4L, so we better go home. Wait, someone pass me the line.
Listen, because I said this at the end of our first clash when we won, that we were doubted by everyone, and like you could see it at the start of the show as well. If you watch the show, there's a clip where we go out into the crowd, and UON got into the crowd as well, and we're saying our chant, our crowd were not supporting us.
Like who what uni of who? I rep NTU. Bow bow. Like who what uni of who? I rep NTU. Okay. Like who what uni of who? I rep NTU. Bow bow. Like who what uni of who? I rep NTU. Bow bow. Like who what uni of who? I rep NTU. Like who what uni of who? I rep NTU. Like who what uni of who? I rep NTU.
I don't know. NOT2.
So from the get-go, it was very clear that they didn't come to support, they came to watch, and we had to win them over. So every time we went out on that stage, we literally had the mindset that we had to win the crowd over. And that was the mentality that we just had to carry along the way, because it wasn't easy. We kept getting told, you know, NTU has lost 4 times. What makes you guys special? And at the end of the day, words are just words. When you're telling people, we're the dream team, they're just thinking, yeah. But you've seen our execution in the first show. You saw our execution 5-2. My highlight was probably, at the entrance. I think the energy was very high in the entrance. I made a mistake in the entrance, but I won't call it out. I won't call it out. If you spot it, you spot it. Or dance like me, definitely. Okay, cool. So we were the Men in Black, and then there's a part where I'm supposed to undo my button, but I couldn't get it undone in time. I was supposed to undo it as I was coming up the stairs, but I was too gassed, so I forgot to. And then on the stage, I'm trying to undo it now. I had a picture of Paul from UN. I'm on stage now. I couldn't get undone. And I looked at the camera right to the right. I looked at the camera. I was literally just like, so embarrassing. But it's all still part of the process, definitely.
And it wasn't like we wasn't gonna be a team. It was like, so it was meant to be a mix, UON and NTU. So the fact that we actually came together, it's mad. Like it's beautiful, to be honest. Because at warm up, it wasn't us. It was never gonna be us. And then the Big Clash just surprised us, like NTU versus UON. We were like, what?
Vibe. Big up all the bands, you know, but then big up all my partners in the bands, you know. Where am I? Badness. I got girls on the truck now, winding the bed up the back now. Look at them in the sun now. Yeah, and we're drinking the rum now.
We did not know each other, but it's just mad how everyone has just, come together through Big Clash. Because without Big Clash, I don't think we would have, known each other like that. Probably just a motive thing.
Unity was there in the semis. I mean, we was a team in the first clash, but obviously then after that, it was just like we came together, worked harder, and we showed guys, because them clashes, they were clear-cut clashes, like, you get what I'm saying? Wasn't none of this. Yeah, it was straight 5-2 things, you get me? So, like that, you get what I'm saying? It was straight 5-2 things, and that's all down to hard work, so, yeah, man.
Yeah, exactly what he said. Like, we just became a family along the process. Team NTU, most humble, I'd say. We don't really do the Twitter thing. We don't really do the talking too much. We just come out with the hard work. And the hard work comes out on stage, and I just hope that everyone appreciates it. So, we just have to thank God for the position that we're in right now, because now we're looking at the final, and we know that we've got a lot coming for the crowd, even the Big Clash team, things that they've never seen before.
I come from a town, it's not London City, and we've watched the Big Clash.
What town?
Luton, obviously. LU. Obviously, coming from such a small place, just watching a Big Clash, and then, I don't know, I think it's something that I've always wanted to do. So, when I got the opportunity to do it, it was just really exciting. Obviously, it was nerve-wracking at the same time. And, really, it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
I would say the experience of being a Clash participant is something that's undescribable, because being in Clash, the whole process, especially going through after the first 2 rounds, so the first show and the semi-finals, and then becoming in the final, they literally treat you like a celebrity. And it's like, even in your university, you'll go around and people will be like, you're from Big Clash. You might go to a party, they'll play Underlover, and everyone will look at you. Or people will start challenging you, just stuff like that. So that experience there is just kind of surreal, and it's just nice.
Experiences of someone watching the show, I'd say if come to a show, because it's actually the best thing. We were fortunate that our show was one of the last ones, so we could go and visit all of the other shows prior to ours, and it's a good gain of inspiration and motivation, because you see how hard other teams are working, and you're like, oh, rah, nah, we got to work harder than them, sort of thing. And yeah, it's nothing compared to YouTube. I actually can't explain how live an actual show is. They don't say experience it live for no reason. You actually have to experience it live to it's just great. Yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah, great.
Yeah, we live, baby. Team AU in the building. You know what it is. Just try, baby.
We just do it for fun, but we get it. Let's do it for fun, bad boy. Nelly, Diddy, Murphy, Lee. This is history, baby. We do it for fun.
Say that throughout the clash we've been quite worried about is our crowd, and our crowd started off as a bit quiet, but yeah, during warm up, first clash, there was people there still cheering, but not as much as we expected. But come to semi-finals, they switched up. I don't know what happened. I don't know who spoke to them. I don't know what happened, but they really held it down. I just hope that in finals it'll be the same.
First clash was so interesting. Like, we had so many like wild ideas, especially for our entrance. Like, our entrance was something that we actually took time to develop, and eventually it came out as well as we had it in our heads.
It was kind of lit. Like, watch the clash, innit? Like, that's right. Yeah. Lego. Yeah.
Baby, take a look at all of these chocolates. Wouldn't you want all of this? Come on. Baby, Valentine's Day is just around the corner and student loan has just dropped. So you know what that means? I take to Spain, I take to Germany, I take to Paris, oh la la. Yeah. Baby, you know this money no be problem.
Another highlight I'll say was Aston Subumi's.
Oh my days, that was funny.
You better watch it. All of our Subumis, we went clear.
I'm gonna go one-on-one with you. If you take me back, it will be a different world. So forget all the drama and come with me to Bel Air, my fresh prince.
No weapon formed against me shall do what? Shall prosper. Why? It will work. And she said, so who you gonna love? I said, I'm in love with Jesus. Oh Lord, I'm in love with Jesus.
It was like, we didn't know what to expect from BCU because they were talking the hardest. They were like, yeah, Aston, but giving it all of that. So we were like, you know what, let's not chat too tough. Let's leave them in it. And we came to you and we did our thing. You get me? We did our thing. You get me?
BCU really brought it. Like, we didn't underestimate them, but at the same time, we were watching from backstage and we're like, whoa, we didn't expect. But it was a really good clash, I won't lie. And yeah, we really enjoyed it.
Our one was interesting because I didn't even plan on auditioning. I got, deceived into auditioning. And I ended up coming out as people's choice. So we actually thank God for that.
Liliano!
What are you telling me?
I heard DMU's cooking up a recipe. I know it's whack, I know it's trash. Not Gordon, sit down, relax. Similar to Lillian, I just arrived. I wanted to watch the warm-up, and they were all saying I should audition because of my jacket, and I didn't understand why. Because I said it was Elisha and it was Elise, they said I should audition. So I did, and I'm glad I did. It's been really fun getting to know these guys, and it's been a really enjoyable experience, and I would recommend it to everyone. The girl in the wheelchair that was whining, that was a good moment. Nobody expected that. Yeah.
Oh, semi-final. It was a semi-final. The final it was a semi. That's what it was. Okay. Semi-finals, it was fantastic. The energy was crazy. And what I liked was each team was actually like, they weren't like hostile, because this is a competitive season, but what the Big Clash do is that they bring people together. So there's no need to go, ops. Like, you can do it. There's a bit of banter, but when you're pushing it. So very good backstage. All the crowd, DMU's crowd, wow. DMU, wow. Their entrance, make sure you watch it when it comes out. Like, don't blink, because B you did well. B no, hey, relax on us. You need to relax on us.
You need to relax your nerves. Shoulder, left, twice, and all that. Let's take a cup of tea. Take a cup of tea, okay?
Word on the street is that it was the best semi-final, but
Word on the street, it was the best tag meet of the season, but
best tag meet in history. Best tag meet in history. Semi-finals, yeah, that's my best clash, man. Cause I'll say that's where everything came out. Presenters were great. They were actually.
Even got trust. Got to give a cheeky shout out to the the presenters, because this season they've actually come. Do you know what I mean? Everyone was a bit iffy about them, but they've actually come and done their thing. They've showed their individuality. That's right. They thought we thought they did, but they're doing their thing. So shouts to them as well.
Once upon a time, not long ago, I was a and I'm admitting it. I won't take it back, 'cause I did the shit. I was.
So at first you can be like, your mind just goes, what if I flop on stage? What if I make this? What if I do that? So you're just so nervous. But for me, as soon as I got on stage and I got used to my crowd, the crowd was giving me energy. I was giving the crowd energy back. I just felt, all right, I got this. Do you know what I mean? So as soon as you get on stage, all your worries, everything just goes down. So yeah. And another thing was like, as much as it is a competition, like if you see us on stage, you think, oh yeah, we're all beefing. As soon as you get behind stage, it's calm. We're all cool. Like we're cordial with each other. You get me? Like we're all mates.
As an audience member, I feel like it must be really exciting. Like, I've only been to see one clash, apart from obviously taking part in our clashes. I went to see DME versus Leicester. That's a very good clash to watch it. But it must be really exciting, like cheering and backing your team. It's just really lively and exciting, and the show's very entertaining as well.
This season, they've done very well to keep up with the expectation of what happened last season. Because I know, like, coming into it, you guys felt like a bit of pressure to fill our boots. Yeah. But you guys have done very, very well. Because I feel like you made it to the finals again. Like, do you know what that is? Do you know what finals is? And you're in finals again, back-to-back finals. So keep doing what you're doing. That's the next season. Try and get to finals again, Three times in the finals. By 5x4s.
The first clash was very exciting. It was really competitive, and it was just, I don't know how to explain it, but so from winning that, we was excited for the semi-final a little bit too much, but at the same time, with us losing that, it's made us work harder.
It was different. I didn't expect the outcome. I was very drawn in by what everyone was saying. Leicester was like, it's going to be this, it's going to be that. So I got sidetracked by all of that and nearly lost focus on what actually mattered, which was the clash itself. At the beginning, I was an emotional wreck. I was so upset. But then as the clash went on, like my team encouraging me and all of that, funny, I'm the team captain, but they're encouraging me. We got to the end and we won. And it was amazing. Everyone was high, like, yeah, we won, this and the other. And I think that got to us a little bit more than it should have, which followed us to our semi-finals, where we didn't get knocked out, but lost. But it humbled us, and it allowed us to focus more on the bigger picture, because the first round isn't the last round, and that's what we got caught up in. We beat Leicester, that's it. That wasn't it. You watch all the clashes from the beginning just to semi-finals, you can see a change in everyone. Like, everyone's dancing skills has improved, confidence improved. Like, in the stages, you can see how the Big Clash actually helps you as a person, like confidence-wise, skills-wise, dance, like, it really helps.
Semi-finals, yeah, we're here to light up. DMU's cold like the ice in your cup. Like, come on, remember that, come on. First clash, we was all gas like, come on. Yeah, my team say wavy. We be having AU and be play like babies. Like, boo-hoo, AU wanna be us, but be you. Who are you? Didn't even know you at the meeting on the 22 like. Wait, Shay, let me get in.
Great
grateful for this team. And shouts to Shay. She's in Italy right now, so she couldn't be with us. But we love you, Shay. I feel like being a contestant, you have to be able to take on board a lot of challenges. You have to be able to learn to work with people if you don't already have that skill. You have to be able to always listen, be watchful, learn to be creative, learn to be second sometimes. Like, you can't always be the first. Like, you can't talk over people. Sometimes you just have to take other people's opinions in. Open and mindful that there are other people on your team. It's not just you. And you can't be, for the Big Clash, you can't be the star of the Big Clash. Like, for us, when I look at our team, every single one of us are stars because no one is trying to outshine the other. You get what I'm saying? Everyone's a group. There's no one. Everyone's a star in themselves. We make the star. So it's like,
My highlight would probably be my mum coming to watch the show. Yeah. Big up my mum.
So proud of her because since she was 6 years old, she said she's gonna be a star, and she kept that. And you know, in African culture, when you say you're doing things like performing arts or dancing, other people look at you like, what is that? But I've always encouraged, I'm like, I don't care what people say because I know what you have. You're a star.
The highlight of the first clash was the Skrilla dance.
Winning that. All my niggas monkeys, we gorillas. All my niggas clutching, we some hitters. Birds on my timeline, call it Twitter. I'm in the club, popping with my niggas.
But you know, holiday was a good highlight because it taught me.
Play. P-L-A-N-E. Holiday. H-O-I-L.
Carry on. Because I can spell it now. H-O-L-I-D-A-Y. Okay? I can spell it. But you know, it was okay. It was a good highlight. It was just funny to watch, but you know.
And Denise stepped up to, who was it? Who's it? Sam. And when we win.
Big Clash. It's all about banter, innit?
So you can come with your banter, but when we win, come on, in dots like me. As soon as, come on, yeah, energy, 110%.
Fine body for Amanda. I see her for the corner. I'm scared. Within the pool, thick body make her wonder. She thinks she can handle the anaconda. So make her give her power longer, stronger. In now under, destroy the center. Give her get up a feeling that she no go remember. Give her something to taste and then she go remember. Move. I'm the lover. I'm the lover. Your friend.
It's nearly 4 a.m. and I still look pain. What are you doing? Sleeping like a...
Yeah, from the warm-ups, I didn't really feel like I was going to get along with these guys as much as I did, but we ended up, I'm sorry, you know me. I didn't really talk to anyone. I used to just stand in the corner and everyone was just looking at me, but now, like, I actually love these guys and they're like my brothers and sisters, yeah. And yeah, to be honest, well, the first ones picked us lot, 5 of us, we was picked for the warm-up.
At the warm-up, the 5 of us stepped forward and everyone said that's the team.
And that's it. We've been the team.
And that was the team, you know what I'm saying?
Since the warm-up, start hating. Since the warm-up, it's just been great. First clash was amazing. We worked really hard from the start. Once we knew that we were in the clash, from the banter video or the 5 video, whatever you want to call it, we started just working from day one. Almost from the start, we started practicing, getting dance like me routines on board. I was new to the Big Clash, just even knowing the whole general idea behind it. But immediately I hopped on, put my whole heart into it, because that's the type of thing I'm into. Like, once I'm in something, I would love, especially something I enjoy. And this is just shouts to the Big Clash team. It's a great opportunity for young, black, white, Asian individuals to just, express yourself. It opens people up.
All these bitches is my sons. Couple wet wipes, case a bum try to touch me. Ew. I'm the Terminator. Bitch talk slick, I'ma have to terminate her. If you could turn back time, share. You used to be here, now you're gone. Near.
yeah, shouts to the team rep as well, Donna Kebab. She's a massive part of our team. For the Big Clash team themselves, they are fantastic in what they do. There's so many different people, and they all have different roles to play. Shouts to our champion Manny. That's another guy that does his thing for us. And
we love you, Gloria. We love you so much. We love you. We love you.
Shouts to Gloria.
And what we've got in store for you, yeah? Too much.